It's disgusting what's going on with her. You guys need to put a stop to this because it is going too far. She was out there hacking again versus Phoenix today. And not only was she out there hacking and doing all of that stuff, let's look at her trying to interrupt the Phoenix Mercury's huddle and start a fight with Satou, Sabally, and Mercury players. Let's look at this nonsense. You guys need to put...
Okay, someone needs to step in, and I mean now. DJ Carrington apparently decided 4 quarters of basketball simply weren't enough to settle her beef, because she waited until the final buzzer to turn Satou Sabally into her personal punching bag. And where's the WNBA commissioner, Cathy Engelbert, through all this? She's acting like she's hosting a silent meditation retreat, not running a professional sports league. Seriously, someone hand her a referee whistle and a fire extinguisher, because this isn't just a little WNBA drama. This is an all-out, no-holds-barred, spicy showdown that you absolutely won't believe. You're gonna want to grab your snacks because this story is hilariously unhinged.
You see her go approach her? You see her go approach her? You see her go approach her from behind? And that look, her teammates are having to pull her back and all of that. Bruh, you lost. Y'all got smacked. Y'all have won one game. Take your sorry asses to the locker room. Take y'all sorry asses to the locker room. Y'all won one game all year. Shout out to Paige. You had a hell of a performance today. Y'all stink. Don't interrupt the other team huddle. Take y'all trash team.
And trust me, it only gets crazier from here. The biggest head scratcher is, how is this still even a thing? It's almost 2025, and we're watching professional athletes who are paid handsomely, throwing WWE level tantrums like they're still in middle school fighting over a juice box. Yet somehow Commissioner Cathy Engelbert is just chilling, probably sipping herbal tea, completely oblivious to the chaos. Honestly, Cathy, are you managing a sports league or leading an anger management support group with a fancy score display?
Are we doing? Seriously, what are we doing this season? What happened to you in the off season? Who hurt you, Dijonai? Ever since the season tipped off, you have been a one-person wrecking ball, wrecking havoc on the floor, wrecking havoc after the game, approaching officials, eye-raking Jessica Shepard. Another week, another day of dirtbag Dijonai Carrington. A game where Paige Bueckers had her best game as a pro.
Now, let's zoom in on DJ Carrington because her level of unbothered chaos is truly something to behold. We're not just talking about some casual elbows under the basket anymore. This woman is throwing full-on karate chops mid-game, looking like she graduated straight from the Shaolin Temple. Seriously, blink, and you might miss her pulling a full Bruce Lee move during a layup. It's starting to feel like every post-game handshake is actually a secret tryout for the WNBA's very own Cobra Kai.
In drama yet again in another basketball game, and this time it's with a top-notch player, man. Her and Satou Sabally had a powerful exchange after this game, and you already know Phoenix put the beast on Dallas. Dallas, one of the worst teams in the league. This should come as no surprise, bro. But one thing I can tell you is Dijonai Carrington behavior is starting to look a little spooky, bro. At this point, bro, something has to be done.
Oh, and did I mention the hair pulling? Yep, you heard that correctly. We're witnessing WNBA stars snatching extensions like they're locked in the dramatic finale of a Real Housewives reunion special. How exactly did we go from sleek, fast breaks and beautiful fadeaways to full-blown follicle warfare on the court? Someone needs to call the league office, not just for fines, but for hazard pay. Honestly, at this rate, forget simple mouth guards. These players are going to need full helmets and ironclad insurance waivers.
And Satou Sabally low-key was going at it the entire game. Okay, they both they were doing pretty good guarding and defending each other. It was starting to get heated up again. They're very competitive women. Okay, Satou Sabally stands at 6'4". Dijonai Carrington is at 5'11". The truth is, though, low-key, they kind of have been going at it, so to speak, for some years now. I remember I saw a clip back in from 2023. Just YouTube it here, guys. It's on YouTube here for free. Just type in Dijonai Carrington, Satou Sabally 2023. They got into it, they kind of clashed, and then Dijonai Carrington had said something to her out of bounds. She did something to her. She got fined $200, and then they was on Twitter talking about it. And Dijonai Carrington had added Satou Sabally. She was like, "Come on, Satou, it ain't even got to be like this." And Satou Sabally was like, "Girl, whatever." Again, Satou Sabally, okay, has been she's slick at the mouth. Okay, her and Dijonai Carrington, they act like they ain't got no media training. They act like they ain't got no home training.
But here's the wildest part. DJ Carrington isn't just some random wrecking ball. No, she's a selective bully. This isn't chaotic energy, it's calculated. DJ carefully chooses her targets, almost like she's drafting her ultimate fantasy fight club, only engaging with players she's absolutely sure she can dominate. Imagine her trying this nonsense with an Aja Wilson or a Brittany Griner. She'd be folded faster than a beach chair. Instead, DJ is out here picking fights with rookies and anyone under 6 feet tall, like it's her casual afternoon hobby. It's got total playground vibes. She's that kid who'll knock your lunch tray over, but only if she's positive you won't hit her back. That's classic bully behavior, all bravado with a built-in safety net, and honestly, that's what makes it sting the most. She knows exactly what she's doing. This isn't some spur-of-the-moment passion. This is premeditated mayhem, drizzled with ego and a generous helping of bad judgment. And where, oh where, is Kathy Engelbert while all of this unfolds? Probably tucked away in a boardroom, meticulously crafting another soft, vague statement about sportsmanship and high standards, while her league transforms into a full-contact soap opera. Kathy, honey, you don't need a PR team. You need a referee crew equipped with riot shields, because what's going down on that court isn't passion, it's bordering on assault.
Out of here, bro. Get her out of here, man. Get her out of here. Why is she even up there? Get her out of here. Dijonai Carrington, you have done enough. WNBA, are you going to step in? You remember the last time I said, since the refs won't handle her doing all these flagrants, somebody gonna have to step up and fight. Now we're after the game and she's approaching someone to fight. She's approaching someone hostile. You're like, you too hostile. You just got popped. Y'all have lost 10 games. You have won 1 game. Get your ass.
Just picture this bizarre scene for a moment. The final buzzer blares. Everyone's exhausted, drenched in sweat, maybe a tad irritable, but instead of shaking hands and heading to the locker room like actual grown-ups, DJ Carrington apparently decides it's prime time for an impromptu episode of Mortal Kombat. Satou Sabally is still fumbling with her shoelaces, and DJ is already striking a ninja pose, possibly humming her own theme song. It's pure madness. The crowd's utterly bewildered, security looks half asleep, and Kathy is, predictably, nowhere in sight, probably busy downloading a mindfulness app. Meanwhile, DJ is single-handedly transforming the WNBA into the Wild West, one gratuitous shove at a time. Let's get one thing straight, this isn't just competitiveness gone too far. This is blatant, unchecked aggression happening right under a referee's nose, and every time the league fails to deliver real consequences, it broadcasts a clear message. Hey, feel free to body slam someone if your shots aren't falling. You'll just get a laughable fine and a vaguely worded tweet telling you to be better. Where are the suspensions? Where's the accountability? Where is the leadership? DJ Carrington is orchestrating an entire fight card in slow motion, and absolutely no one is hitting the pause button. She's like the Tasmanian devil, but with braids, tearing through the league while its supposed leader is off somewhere, probably color-coding spreadsheets.
What else happened last night? Dijonai Carrington said, oh, what? Paige Beckers is going to get all this shine after her amazing game? Paige Beckers is going to get all this publicity after this amazing game? How do I take the spotlight off my teammate, act like a child, and have everybody's eyes on me? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to approach Satou Sabally. As the Phoenix Mercury are over here huddling, Satou Sabally gets into it with one of the Wings teammates. They're over here. Yeah, you see? Yeah, Satou Sabally jawing at Dijonai. And that's Dijonai. That's dirtbag Dijonai, by the way, with that thigh tattoo, as you see over here.
Kathy Engelbert possesses all the authority of a substitute teacher trying to manage a classroom full of wild middle schoolers. Everyone's just doing whatever they please, while she's helplessly scribbling names onto a clipboard that absolutely no one will ever actually read. And please don't even dare try to tell us this is passion. Passion is sacrificing your body diving for a loose ball. Passion is grinding through a game on a sprained ankle. Passion is not drop kicking an opponent's kneecap and then feigning innocence. claiming it was incidental contact. DJ Carrington is out here yanking hair like she's styling mannequins, blindfolded, for crying out loud. There's absolutely nothing passionate about going full UFC during post-game pleasantries. But again, it's who she targets that truly gives away her whole game. DJ never goes after the league veterans, the ones with genuine power, strength, or let's be real, the receipts. You won't ever catch her trying that nonsense with a Candace Parker. She's certainly not charging at the 6'4" All-Stars. No, she patiently waits for the players who are too stunned, too polite, or too new to the league to fight back. This isn't just random violence, it's strategic violence, like a supervillain armed with a detailed scouting report. And the fans, oh, they are absolutely devouring it. Because let's face it, the sheer drama is undeniably compelling. There's something bizarrely entertaining about watching someone trying to double dutch their way between a handshake line and a full-blown street brawl.
How did security let that go on for so long? How does WNBA security not usher them off of the floor? How are y'all allowing them to stay on the floor that long when you see it's becoming hostile? Especially with her reputation. Y'all supposed to get them off the floor. Get them off the floor. You don't see the other team. When Minnesota plays at home, right? When Minnesota plays at home and after the game, they do their dance, step thing, whatever it is they do. You don't see the other team out there. No, the other team beat it. They just smacked y'all. Skate, get out of here. Skedaddles, have a safe flight home. You don't see the other team out there when the minutes like, come on. Y'all lost. Y'all been losing.
This WNBA drama is getting out of hand, and if Kathy Engelbert doesn't get a grip soon, the WNBA won't be famous for its elite talent or rising influence. Instead, it'll be known as the league where you're more likely to catch a right hook than a rebound. It's past time to ditch the polite warnings and start dishing out some serious repercussions. Because if DJ Carrington transforms another post-game moment into her personal fight club and the league still does nothing, we'll have to conclude Kathy Engelbert is running this whole operation from an underwater bunker without Wi-Fi. Punishment isn't optional anymore. It's absolutely crucial for survival. The WNBA simply cannot afford to devolve into a self-parody where every intense game ends with someone on the floor and another player going viral for all the wrong reasons. And DJ Carrington can't keep strutting off like she's the dramatic lead in a telenovela, burning down the whole set. We desperately need order, we need genuine leadership, and most importantly, we need Kathy to wake up and start acting like the commissioner of a professional sports league, not the overwhelmed director of a chaotic summer camp. Because the only thing crazier than DJ Carrington's antics is the fact that absolutely no one is stepping in to stop her. And what's truly mind-boggling in this whole bizarre WNBA drama fest? Skylar Diggins-Smith didn't even stand up to DJ Carrington.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a conversation that could also be important for the next CBA. You know, Kathy added a lot of games, and us as players, recovery is so important. We put our bodies on the line every single time. We had 9 games in 18 days. That's not really responsible for a commissioner. I think other teams have like 3 back-to-back, so it's just a lot of things that we could clean up in terms of scheduling, but we've persevered and we show that we can do it. It's just something that obviously along the way over the course of a long season, that's really hard to do.
Skylar Diggins-Smith, the very same Skylar who carries herself like she single-handedly invented toughness, who swaggers up and down the court like she's the ultimate final boss in a video game, just stood by and let DJ run absolutely wild like a toddler completely off their leash. Not even a side-eye, not even a dramatic clapback. Sis was practically in airplane mode. For someone who talks such a big game, she sure vanished like a ghost the second things actually got spicy. This is the exact same Skylar who never ever misses an opportunity to flaunt her attitude, whose highlight reels are practically scored with sass and smirks. But when DJ started unleashing her Tasmanian tornado routine, Skylar conveniently looked the other way, as if she suddenly remembered leaving her curling iron plugged in. Where was all that alpha energy when the league desperately needed anyone, to hit the brakes on this escalating chaos? Instead, everyone just allowed it to happen. DJ went full Mortal Kombat yet again, and the supposed veterans just stood there, looking like like background dancers in her villain origin story. It's almost as if no one wants to be the adult in the room. And now we're seeing this terrible ripple effect, this destructive chain reaction of unchecked aggression that's transforming WNBA games into full-blown gladiator arenas, occasionally interrupted by free throws. Because let's be brutally honest here, these women seem hell-bent on sabotaging their own league, one foul-mouthed, elbow-throwing moment at a time. This isn't passion, this is pure sabotage. This is what happens when athletes mistake competitiveness for combustibility, when they genuinely believe chaos is a viable branding strategy, when they think if they're not trending for drama, they're simply not relevant.
The WNBA needs to step in and solve this nonsense, man. Y'all are allowing this girl to run around like a menace. And like I said, Satou, we all know Satou kind of soft. It is what it is. Like Satou ain't with all that. She know who to pick and choose to play these games with. She wouldn't have, you see Alyssa Thomas was stopping it. She wouldn't have did what that wolfing she was doing with Satou. She would never do that with Alyssa Thomas, who was there. She wouldn't do that. She wouldn't do that at all. At all. At all. Y'all got popped by 13 points. You guys.
And guess what? It's somehow working. They are trending, just not for any of the reasons anyone wants the WNBA to be trending. Instead of being celebrated for their incredible skill, raw talent, and surging visibility, we're watching the league quickly devolve into a blooper reel filled with petty sideline scuffles and chaotic post-game meltdowns. If this keeps up, ESPN might as well just air WNBA highlights immediately after a Real Housewives of Atlanta marathon for a completely seamless genre transition. Caitlin Clark brought in legions of new fans, secured unprecedented mainstream coverage, and generated actual, genuine buzz around women's basketball. She made casual sports watchers actually care for the first time in what feels like forever, sparking conversations about the sport outside its core audience. And what do some of these players choose to do with that incredible momentum? They decide now is the perfect moment to start treating every game like they're auditioning for Survivor Elbow Island.
Clearly allowing her to bully, attack, say whatever, do whatever she wants to any damn players. There is no disciplinary actions. There is no nothing with Dijonai Carrington, bro. I mean, this is getting out of hand, dog. And it's just so crazy to me that this is yet another week. I mean, well, not even a week. Another game, and we have a Dijonai Carrington situation, bro. A whole damn situation, bro.
It's jaw-droppingly self-destructive. We have this generational talent, someone with genuine superstar power who's literally carrying the league's visibility on her back. And instead of safeguarding that incredible energy, uplifting the game, and riding this massive wave of popularity, some players are too preoccupied trying to body slam each other and squabble over who gets to be the WNBA's next chaos queen. Do they seriously not grasp what's at stake here? Do they actually believe Caitlin Clark is just going to casually stick around to get blindsided by flying fists and endure petty fouls every single game? If this nonsense persists, don't be shocked when she starts seriously considering a European contract. And if that happens, it will be the immediate end of this beautiful, incredibly fragile comeback the WNBA was just beginning to experience. Because let's be honest, this league is far from bulletproof. It doesn't possess the financial cushion or the established clout to absorb this level of constant drama and still continue its climb. Caitlin Clark isn't just another player, she's the golden ticket, the massive ad revenue, the fundamental reason people suddenly care. Yet right now, the league is treating her like an expendable rookie instead of the absolute lifeline that she truly is.
Of course, when you have two competitive women, okay, who are very spicy, very, they're gonna speak their mind. It is what it is. They got that no nonsense attitude. They gonna clash. Low key during that Unrivaled, okay, back in February when it was 1v1, they damn near was fighting, okay, when it was Satou Sabally up against Dijonai Carrington. Satou Sabally, again, she's 6'4", large wingspan. She's bigger and stronger and taller than Dijonai Carrington. She was tossing Dijonai Carrington around like a damn rag doll.
And here's the kicker. Absolutely no one, especially not Kathy Engelbert, seems prepared to step in and declare, enough is enough. We are not doing this anymore. No one is laying down the law. No one is pulling DJ aside and calmly explaining, Hey, you know what might be a bit more productive than trying to strangle someone with their own ponytail? Defense. No one is holding these players accountable for behavior that would get you immediately kicked out of a casual pickup game at your local YMCA. Instead, all we get are bland, vague press releases. Caitlin Clark certainly didn't sign up to get clotheslined mid-game or sucker punched coming off a screen, but that is precisely what's happening, and if you genuinely believe she's going to tolerate that kind of abuse indefinitely, then you are seriously dreaming, because let's be real, Europe would absolutely adore her. The fans there would genuinely appreciate her talent. Teams would actively build their entire strategies around her. And you know what they wouldn't do? Use her as some kind of human crash test dummy to prove a twisted, misguided point about toughness.
So right here, this Satou Sabally, right? So Satou Sabally is in Dallas. Now we all know she used to play for Dallas. So it wasn't a welcome back. Dijonai Carrington immediately put her hands up to the camera. Now this clip, like this scene right here, is going viral everywhere. Dijonai Carrington putting her hand up to the camera, really telling the camera she don't want nothing to do with them, bro.
So if the WNBA truly wants to prevent this incredible rising tide from transforming into a full-blown tsunami of disaster, they need to act, and they need to act fast. That means implementing real punishments, demonstrating genuine leadership, and maybe, just maybe, reminding players like DJ Carrington that you don't grow the game by trying to knock out your teammates, your opponents, or the league's single most bankable star. You grow the game by playing it like it actually matters, by playing like you genuinely want people to watch, like the ultimate goal is to inspire, not intimidate. But right now, far too many players seem more concerned with seeing their name in dramatic headlines than with contributing to something lasting and impactful. And Kathy Engelbert? She is rapidly running out of chances. You simply cannot allow the league to devolve into a trashy episode of Jerry Springer and still maintain the facade that you have things under control. This isn't intensity, it's deep-seated insecurity. It's desperation clumsily disguised as dominance. And if no one steps in to put a definitive stop to this, Caitlin Clark certainly won't be the only one looking for the nearest exit.